Linear differential equation. Let's take the definition of linear differential equation. A differential equation dy by dx plus py is equal to q. A differential equation dy by dx plus py is equal to q, where p and q, these are the functions of x, where p and q, these are the functions of x. dy by dx plus py is equal to q. P and q, these are the functions of x, is said to be a first order linear differential equation. Why we say it as a linear differential equation? Similar to the linear equation. Okay. So we know linear equation, quadratic equation, cubic equation, or nth order equation. Why we say it is a linear? Why we say it is a linear? Since it has degree term, is it? So we have only two terms, and both the terms having same degree. That is, first term having degree 1, second term also having degree 1. Can we define higher order linear differential equation by using the same logic? This is first order. Can we define higher order also? So what will be the second order linear differential equation? Second order means highest degree is 2. Highest order derivative is 2. Second order का मतलब क्या? Order we know. Order of differential equation and degree of differential equation. Degree same होनी चाहिए. Order may be decreasing or increasing हो सकती है. So highest order derivative is 2 because here we define second order. So second order differential equation, second order linear differential equation, d2 y by dx square plus a1 dy by dx plus a2y is equal to some function of x. Second order linear differential equation. Now see here, degree is same. Degree of each term is 1 and order goes on decreasing. So you may write your differential equation in increasing order also. a2y plus a1 dy by dx plus b2y by dx square. Second order. Now tell me, what is third order? Third order linear differential equation. Highest order derivative is 3. So d3y by dx cube plus a1 d2y by dx square plus a2 dy by dx plus a3y is equal to function of x. Some function of x. So if LHS having some function of x, then such linear differential equation is said to be a non-homogeneous linear differential equation. And if your RHS having 0, if your RHS term is 0, then such linear differential equation is said to be a homogeneous. If RHS is 0, then homogeneous. If RHS is non-zero, then non-homogeneous. Okay. So like this, here we define nth order also. Nth order linear differential equations. Nth order having nth term as a first term, dny by dx raised to n plus a1 dn minus 1y by dx raised to n minus 1 plus like this up to the 0th order a and y is equal to f of x. Nth order linear differential equation. Okay. Now in MFC2, MFC3, we are going to see how to find the solution of such first order and first degree linear differential equation. Later on, whenever you are getting some time, then you just go through the books and try to find or try to see how to find the solution of such type of higher order linear differential equation. So when we have such nth order linear differential equation, non-homogeneous nth order linear differential equation, then the solution of such nth order linear differential equation is the sum of complementary function and particular integral. Okay, so here complementary function depends on LHS side and particular integral depends on RHS function of x. Okay, so later on whenever you are getting free time, just go through the solution of nth order linear differential equation. Now हमें क्या चेक करना है यहाँ पे ओनली फर्स्ट ऑर्डर का ही सॉल्यूशन फाइंड करना है, दैट इज dy by dx plus py is equal to q का. ओके, हायर ऑर्डर का व्हेनेवर जब भी आपको फ्री टाइम मिलेगा तब आप देख सकते हैं. नीचे लिखिए नोट एज अ नोट. जनरल सॉल्यूशन ऑफ first order linear differential equation is defined as y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant of integration c, where integrating factor is e to the power integration of p dx. Okay, so here directly we use solution as y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant of integration c. Now see here, your integrating factor depends on point p is the coefficient of y, and your general solution depends on RHS side, that is q. Okay, so integrating factor is e to the power integration of p dx. Second note, if we change the role of variable, then we may get here one more differential equation, one more linear differential equation. Now in dy by dx, y is dependent variable, x is independent variable. If we change here the role, if we assume x as dependent variable and y as independent variable, then we may get here one more linear differential equation in terms of x. Okay, so second note, if the role of variable is changed, then we may get one more linear differential equation. Then we may get one more linear differential equation in terms of x as dx by dy plus px is equal to q. Dx by dy plus px is equal to q, where p and q are the functions of y. Since here y is dependent variable, so when we change the role, dependent variable as independent variable and independent variable as dependent variable, then your differential operator is also with respect to y. Okay, in previous case your dependent operator or differential operator is with respect to x, but here your operator is with respect to y, since y is independent and x is dependent. Then what is the general solution? And general solution is x into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor with respect to y plus some constant of integration c, where your integrating factor is e to the power integration of p dy. Integration is with respect to y, since y is independent variable. In first case, integration with respect to x, since x is independent variable. Okay. One more note, note number 3. Note number 3. In linear differential equation, In linear differential equation, third note, in linear differential equation, coefficient of differential operator in linear differential equation, coefficient of differential operator, that is dy by dx. Yes, as we know, dy by dx is a differential operator. In linear differential equation, coefficient of differential operator is always 1. Is always 1. Okay, like exact differential equation must be in which form? M dx plus m dy is equal to 0 form. Here, your linear differential equation having dy by dx is equal to some py minus q form. So dy by dx का coefficient always क्या होना चाहिए? 1 होना चाहिए. Coefficient of dy by dx is always 1. If the coefficient of differential operator is not 1, then convert it into standard form and then find the general solution. So let us take few examples on linear differential equation. Take the first. Solve the differential equation dy by dx plus 1 plus 2xy is equal to e to the power minus x square. Solve the differential equation dy by dx plus 1 plus 2xy is equal to e to the power minus x square. Now given differential equation is in which form? Is in dy by dx plus ey is equal to q form. With coefficient of differential operator is 1. See here, the coefficient of differential operator is 1. So directly compare it with py is equal to q. So what is p and q? Here p is the coefficient of y, so p is 1 plus 2x and q e to the power minus x square. That is RHS function, right hand side function, this one. Q is the coefficient of y. So the coefficient of y is 1 plus 2x. Now once we identify given differential equation is linear, then we know the solution of linear differential equation. Okay, so what is the solution of linear differential equation? The general solution of linear differential equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant of integration c. Let us assume it as equation 1. Now first find the integrating factor. So integrating factor e to the power integration of e dx. So e to the power integration of, put the value of p here, 1 plus 2x dx. Okay. So integrating factor e to the power integration of 1 dx plus integration of 2x dx. So what is the integration of 1 with respect to x? There is only x plus integration of 2x with respect to x, 2x square upon 2, that is 2 to 2 get cancelled. So integrating factor is e to the power x plus x square. Okay. Now put equation 2 in equation 1. So put the value of integrating factor in equation 1. So y into integrating factor, so e to the power x plus x square is equal to integration of q. What is q here? E to the power minus x square into integrating factor x plus x square dx plus some constant of integration c. That is y into e to the power x plus x square is equal to, so just multiply these two terms. As we know, when base is same, then take the addition of power. So e to the power minus x plus x square dx plus some constant of integration c. So y into e to the power x plus x square is equal to minus x square plus x square. ये term cancel हो जाएगी. So the remaining term is only exponential function e to the power x, and as we know, the integration of e to the power x is e to the power x. This is the general solution of given differential equation. First compare it with standard form, find the integrating factor and put it in general solution. Okay, very simple to find the solution by linear differential equation. So only identify differential equation कौन से form है. For exact, your differential equation must be in m dx plus n dy form, and for linear, differential equation must be in dy by dx plus py is equal to q form. Okay. Take next. Solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation. Cos x dy by dx plus y is equal to sin x. Cos x dy by dx plus y is equal to sin x. Now differential equation is not given in dy by dx plus py is equal to q form. Okay, since here coefficient of dy by dx is not 1. Coefficient of dy by dx is cos x. So how we convert it into standard form? Multiply divide. Okay, dividing both sides by cos x. So dividing both sides by cos x, we get, since differential equation is not in standard form, so to convert it into standard linear form, divided by coefficient of dy by dx, जो भी होगा coefficient. I mean, in this case cos x is the coefficient, so cos x को coefficient 1 करने के लिए divided through by same coefficient, that is cos x. So after dividing both sides by cos x, our differential equation is dy by dx plus 1 upon cos x y is equal to sin x upon cos x. Okay, or dy by dx plus, as we know, 1 upon cos x, what is it? There is relation between sec and cos, so it is sec x. 1 upon cos is sec x, and sin by cos is tan. Now your equation 1 is reduced into dy by dx plus py is equal to q form. So here p is sec x and q tan x. So by comparing it with dy by dx plus py is equal to q. So here the coefficient of y is sec x and the RHS term is tan x. Okay. Now once we have p and q, find the integrating factor. As we know, given differential equation is linear, so the integrating factor e to the power integration of p dx. So e to the power integration of sec x dx. So as we know the integration of sec x, what is it? Log of sec x plus tan x. So e to the power log is nothing but the function itself. So sec x plus tan x. So your integrating factor is only sec x plus tan x. So now we are getting e to the power log is function itself. E to the power log a is a. Okay. So e to the power log of sec x plus tan x is only sec x plus tan x. Now once we have integrating factor, use integrating factor in general solution. This one, integration of sec का integration of sec is log of sec x plus tan x. So you must know the integration. So integral part is very important. Only few rules we are going to use here only, but सभी rules आपको आने चाहिए, मिलने चाहिए. As it is use करने चाहिए. आप गलती से भी यहाँ पे अलग result use करेंगे तो पूरा solution आपका change हो जाएगा. इसलिए first two pages में मैंने पूरे formula लिख के कहा था starting में. Derivative का और integration. Standard result use करते हैं. अभी मैंने किया तो use write all these results. Now general solution. So general solution of linear differential equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus some constant of integration c. Now put integrating factor. So y into sec x plus tan x is equal to integral. We have q already. Q is tan x. And integrating factor sec x plus tan x dx plus some integration or some constant of integration c. So y into sec x plus tan x is equal to tan x into sec x plus tan x. Tan x sec x plus tan square x dx plus some constant of integration c. So how we integrate? हाँ split तो करने वाला है, but what is the integration of tan x into sec x? Minus cosec square. Okay, so y into sec x plus tan x is equal to integration of tan x sec x dx plus integration of tan square x dx plus some constant of integration. Let us assume it as c. है ना? c assume करेंगे. Integration of tan x into sec x. Sec x सही है? Correct है? सही है? So y into sec x plus tan x is equal to integration of tan x into sec x is sec x, only sec x, tan square x, tan x plus
minus x, tan x minus
so for integration of tan square tan square का इंटीग्रेशन जब आप फाइंड कर रहे हैं तो you may use here result of tan. There is a relation between tan and sec. You may use it or you may directly, or if you don't know the result, okay, to convert it into sine and cosine. Then what is it? Sin square by cos square. And again use the result of sin square. Sin square is 1 minus cos square. Like this, or you may directly use it. If you know it, then you may directly use the result. If not known, then find the result. So integration of tan square is tan x minus x plus constant of integration c. So this is the general solution. Okay. Linear differential. So the integration of tan square is tan x minus x. Integration of tan x sec x is sec x only. If you don't know, then you may convert it into sine, sine and cosine. So what is tan square? Sine square by cos square. Is it? Sine square by cos square. And again use sine square as 1 minus cos square. So 1 upon cos square is sec square. Integration of sec square is tan x. And cos square by cos square is 1. So integration of 1 is x. So tan x minus x. If you don't know the result, if you know the result, then there is no need to convert it into sine and cos. Getting it? So take one more. Solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation. dy by dx solve the differential equation. Dy by dx plus y into cot x is equal to sin 2x. Solve the differential equation. Dy by dx plus y into cot x is equal to sin 2x. So differential equation is given in standard form, standard linear form. So no need to convert it into standard. So you just compare it with plus py is equal to q form. Compare it with dy by dx plus py is equal to q. So here p is cot x, that is the coefficient of y, and q RHS function sine of 2x. You may split it by using sin 2 theta result. As we know, sin of 2 theta. What is sin 2 theta? Sin 2 theta, 2 sin theta cos theta. Okay. Sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. That is 2 sin x cos x. Then we know the general solution. So the general solution of given linear differential equation is y into integrating factor is equal to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant of integration c. Now first find integrating factor by using p. So integrating factor is e to the power integration of p dx. So e to the power integration of cot x dx. As we know the integration of cot, what is it? Integration of cot log sin x. So e to the power log of sin x. So integrating factor is sin x only. Okay. Integration of cot x is log of sin x. So integrating factor sin of x. Now use integrating factor in equation 1. Put equation 2 in equation 1. So y into sin x is equal to integral 2 sin x cos x into sin x dx plus some constant of integration c. So y into sin x is equal to integral 2 sin square x cos x dx plus c. So 2 sin square x cos x dx. Now what is the integration of 2 sin square x cos x dx? 2 is the constant term, you get it outside. So y into sin x 2 times sin square x cos x dx plus c. How we integrate sin square x into cos x? If you don't know the result, standard result, then use the substitution. Okay? Put sin x is equal to t. If sin x is equal to t, then cos x dx is dt. Is it? If you don't know the result, then you may use substitution like this. Put sin x is equal to t, so cos x dx is dt. After using this substitution, y into sin x is equal to 2 times. Here sin is t, so it is t square. Cos x dx is dt plus some constant of integration c. So y sin x is equal to 2 times t square dt plus some constant of integration c. And as we know the integration of t square is t cube by 3. And we substitute the value of t there. Solution. So integrate t square with respect to t, so it is t cube by 3 and put again t is equal to sin x. Huh? Done? So y into sin x is equal to 2 t cube by 3 plus some constant of integrations. Put t is equal to sin x. We get y into sin x is equal to 2 sin cube x plus constant of integration c. Is the general solution of differential equation. Is the general solution of linear differential. Okay, take one more. Solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation. Solve the differential equation 1 minus x square divided by dx is equal to 1 plus x square. 1 minus x square divided by dx is equal to 1 plus x square. Now your differential equation is not in standard form. To convert it into standard, divide throughout by 1 minus x square. Coefficient of dy by dx. Okay? So divide throughout by 1 minus x